I got an article here from the DailyMail.com. It's up on archive because it is the Daily Mail, even though I do, really agree with this article. Snow White and the 7 politically correct companions. First pictures of new Disney live-action remake showed Princess walking with diverse band of married men and women after a row about using dwarf actors. Morale, I guess I should say. Anyway, they talk about hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to the job center to go for the 7 dwarves have been replaced by magical creatures for Disney's live-action remake of Snow White. Talks some about Rachel Ziegler is in the role of Snow White. Disney announced that magical creatures would replace the 7 dwarves to avoid reinforcing stereotypes after Game of Thrones actor Peter Dinklage criticized the fucking backwards story last year. Blah, 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 and there's some of his stupid shit and blah, whatever. There's the magical creatures right there. Okay, for one, you got a woman. Okay, you only got one dwarf. You got a couple. I don't know about these guys. It's hard to say. Does he count? I don't know. Because he's short, obviously, but is he short enough? It just looks stupid. Like, what the hell is this shit? And there's a picture of her. That looks like cosplay or whatever. I don't know if it's, this isn't my kind of movie anyway. Like, I'm not the guy who's like, oh, Snow White, that's my jam. Same with like Little Mermaid or whatever. So, my opinion on this is like, doesn't look good, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I don't know. There's another picture of them, blah, 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 and it goes on, it just talks some stuff, and there's them walking, and, yada, yada, yada. And it just goes on. And there's from the movie, the animated movie, of course. And it just, talks about co-written by Barbie's Greta Gerwig, the upcoming adaptation will not feature a Prince Charming and will instead focus on a stronger Snow White who dreams of becoming a leader. As, again, not my kind of movie to begin with, but that just sounds friggin' terrible. Ms. Ziegler previously addressed reports that the film was trying to be politically correct, claiming that the story needed refreshing. She said people are making these jokes about ours being the PC Snow White. Yeah, it is, because it needed that. Our version is a refreshing story about a young woman who has a function beyond someday my prince. I fully expect the movie to bomb, because it's like, what the fuck? This sounds terrible, terrible. Then they also have to talk about the whole thing about, the Colombian American actress faced scrutiny by some critics after she was cast as Snow White, who was described as having skin as white as snow. And since the latest tweet, she wrote, "Yes, I am Snow White. No, I am not bleaching my skin for the role." Talk about it was the animated film in 1937, based on an 1812 fairy tale of the Brothers Grimm. Just, again, this isn't for me. So, regardless of how well they did it, it wouldn't have been my kind of movie. But I don't think this is going to go over very well. I think it's going to be friggin' terrible. We don't know. Maybe it'll actually turn out to be really good. I don't know. I doubt it, but, we'll see. More pictures. It's like, I got a ton of pictures. I don't know where the hell all these pictures came from, to be honest. It's like, you got no security on set. But anyway, I know a lot of the, I don't know if you're supposed to call them, like, I always heard it's supposed to be little people. But then I see, like, people saying dwarves and stuff. So I'd heard that was bad, but, whatever. And talk about, there was a lot of the little people or dwarves or whatever who came out bitching like hell at Dinklage. He basically aced 6 people out of these roles. It's like, this is, because how many times do you ever see like a dwarf or little person or whatever get a movie role? And this guy's got to fuck it up. He did a great job as Tyrion in Game of Thrones, but boy, you really fucked this up. Blah, blah, blah. Members of the association, I stand with Peter Dinklage and blah, blah, all this kind of bullshit and stuff. And then they show more pictures. You could check the rest out. It's just the same damn pictures over and over again, but whatever. I think this movie looks terrible. I think it's going to bomb. I could be completely wrong, though. Like I said, it's not my kind of movie, so maybe it'll do really well. It doesn't give me good vibes coming from it, though, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.